I've been working with the buying group now for approximately about 10 years.
Oh gosh, I think it's close to a decade now actually, isn't it? So some time.
We're coming up to our second year, full 18 months really that we've been actively involved. So we're going to obviously finish out this year and then look forward to the years ahead as well.
I supply a range of products to all buying groups. This ranges from digital print equipment, desktop print equipment, workflow solutions. We also branched out into the AV technology, so this is interactive screens.
Guardsmen are primarily here to offer health and safety PPE, head-to-toe PPE. So think hard hats, think high-vis vests, then it's Guardsmen. So that's our real core product range, but it's the whole health and safety aspect and the professionalism behind that, and the services, the additional services that we offer. So it's not just supplying the high-vis vest, it's what you do once you supply that vest to support that customer.
We're sort of delighted to offer sort of anything really as business consumables. You know how we're sort of known as pens and paper, but also you know anything really, anything that you would tip out of a building as a consumable. So from sort of tea, coffee, first aid items, furniture. So we've recently installed some window blinds for one of our members. So it from sort of design through to installation, you know, the whole caboodle really.
The easy job for us as Guardsmen is to go on site and say, right, we'll beat that price by 15 pence or £15. You know, that's the easy part of our job. What we'd like to do is try and come on site and say, right, you know, this is the prices. Yet you can't get away from pricing being an issue, but it's the whole service side on top of that, such as the additional the foot surveys, the foot clinics, things that can make you some real soft cost savings that are not necessarily related to product, but by having a guy or a girl spending an extra 5 days at work a year because the knees or the back's problems have been solved through a footwear clinic. You know, these kind of costs can run into the thousands for companies.
Because we're not aligned directly to one manufacturer, as in we are a dealer, we can offer best of service, we can offer best in the marketplace. Each client is different, so we can provide a range of solutions that will suit the client rather than the client suiting the opportunities.
I think from a Staples perspective and our team, we pride ourselves in being an extension to our customers' departments. So whether that's procurement, whether that's facilities, whether that's, you know, a sort of a PA of one of the members, I feel that we have, you know, obviously we've got a long-standing relationship anyway, but it's certainly a case of us being an extension to a team.
We're professionals in what we do, we're specialists in what we do. We don't try and deviate too much from our core product range, which is essentially health and safety and PPE.
On a personal note, I've gained some good friends from working with the people for a long time.
Well, firstly, we're working with lovely people. Lovely group of professionals, and really you can sort of see that they want the best. You know, anyone that I've worked with within independent buyers want the best for their members.
Firstly and foremostly, and it's what our game is about, is relationships, and I've gained some valuable relationships from working with IBL.
Built up into a trusted relationship with them, and I think because we work so often with the people from the buying group, I've become a trusted part of their team, just as well as they become a trusted part of our team. So when we do get leads from the buying group, we know they are going to be quality supplied.
So, and I like to see them almost as an extension of my team as well, an extension of my sales force team. You know, sometimes IBL will get into places where we can't, and you're dealing with companies that maybe we've not been able to open a door to in the past, but by working together and collaboratively, it's opened that door for us, and we've been able to hold the PPE discussion with them.
I definitely think it's, you know, the members and the access to members. We obviously see the number of members grow each year, and having the relationship with independent buyers obviously opens up, you know, different opportunities for us as a company.
I think that they benefit from probably what I've said previously in relation to what we do differently. When I've been to a couple of buying group members, they are just doing that, they're buying product. So they're buying maybe either locally or from a national source. But on a couple of occasions we've seen that they're not getting that additional support that they maybe require. Some might be buying wrong, some are buying right but maybe not at the right price.
I think it's very much a case of, you know, independent buyers and also Staples do the hard work on their behalf, you know, in terms of pricing, in terms of contract management. You know, there is no negotiation of contracts because obviously that's for yourselves. In terms of sort of benchmarking, actually, you know, we've obviously seen hugely positive results previously. So it takes the hard work away from the member, doesn't it?
Going over the past 10 years, we've won a range of clients, going from large blue chip household names down to small businesses, manufacturing industry, logistics companies. It's been a varied selection of people. If I look at the variety of it, it goes from we've supplied one single scanner to a site in Scotland, going up to one client's got about 130 machines going across the whole of the country.
A lot of the contracts that we have outside of IBL and within IBL, they're just slow burners, but what it is we're in it for the long haul, so we don't try and make a quick easy win by going in for a quick easy just a prize fighter. The idea is to develop relationships with the clients as well, show them that how by working with Guardsman and IBL that we can really offer some additional benefits to them.
The quality has been obviously superb, and we see that in terms of compliance of the spend, so it's consistent spend each month. We obviously have good relationships with a number of key members, and I think in terms of sort of support through independent buyers, we've been able to sort of grow the existing membership base and actually the sort of value of the existing members.
Anybody can sell you an Ivy's vest or a pair of gloves. The key thing is to get on site, and what I have noticed with, and hopefully again through working together, is that we both trust each other implicitly, which is key for it, and having access to your customer just means that we can offer a better service. And the calls that I've done with your team out on the road have been fantastic. Slowly but surely I think they're developing a knowledge of PPE, which enables them to, when they walk round a site, maybe where I've not visited, they might think, well, yeah, Guardsman could possibly do us something there, and Guardsman could possibly do us something there.
I think in terms of the opportunities within the customer base, actually, Staples are able to really tap into that, which is a huge benefit from any sort of new business perspective. It's obviously quality over quantity, and actually that's a reflection of how sort of in-depth, you as a buying group go into. So rather than rushing something, you're making sure that it's correct.
Quite often PPE can be down at the bottom. There's a lot of companies spend a lot more money on other assets and other services than PPE. So it's as and when they get down to it, obviously we give you the pricing, and then it's where it sits in with their priorities. The pricing exercises are getting easier because as we have more and more parts and products set up for yourselves, the pricing structure becomes easier. So throughout the whole process, from being a steady, slow start, understanding a bit how IBL work, starting to see now we really are starting to see some benefits to it. So all in all, I think we both dovetailed quite well with each other, really.
I mean, we've supported the buying group for many years. We've gone to as many of the events that they organise, and we've always been happy to continue that. And I would not want my relationship to end with independent buyers from a supplier's point of view, because it's proved very successful on both sides.